Hello everybody and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. Now, as you can see, it is going to be Horde Day, though I am just dinking around, messing around, getting a basic defense ready, because admittedly I am not that ready. Been kind of sparsely putting my skill points into things that don't exactly help me on Horde Night. Now that's okay, because the next Horde Night I will be easily able to prep for. I am doing 2 layers of barbed wire. That should be all I require to make it through this night, with minimal damage coming through said base. That being said, I also have a couple other tidbits to do, which are easy peasy to do, as I am living right nearby. Now, I do have a junk turret with me. Not that it's going to do me much good as far as Horde Day goes. I mean, let's face it. But, you know, it is what it is. We do what we do, and that's all we do. I am near a level up, and that level up, I'm not too sure what exactly I'm going to pump it into. I want to put it in a combat skill, but then at the exact same time, I want to put it into a couple... I am so scatterbrained. I also want to put it into my crafting abilities as well, which would come in rather handy, I think. But, well, we'll see what happens when I actually go to put it. Really hope to find a nail gun. So, the agenda for today's episode is that military base that I have discovered I am going to loot the shit out of. But first, while doing this, I'm going to talk a little bit. Because why not? So, this quarantine, thanks to COVID-19, has not actually affected me that much. I'm still going to work. My life really has not taken any form of a hit. In some ways, I consider it rather irritating. But that is just me. So what did I have my intelligence up to? Okay, I did get it up here. Yeah, I was wanting to get this so that I could make the table saw and have a little bit more fun. And so things craft a little faster. Yeah, that was what I planned. But yeah, like, I work at Walmart, so I'm considered an essential employee, or an essential worker. And I gotta say, just seeing how some people act during the quarantine is... It honestly doesn't give me much faith in humanity. It's sad for me to say. I mean, sometimes I have to help out grabbing the carts from the parking lot. Normally I work in electronics because that's my big thing. Or I'll be on the floor. But from bringing in the carts, it has been just rather gross. People are leaving their dirty gloves in there. The Lysol wipes they used to wipe down the cart in the first place. I even caught someone taking their garbage out of their vehicle and loading it into one of the shopping carts that was beside their van. And, like, when I caught them, they immediately quit. I didn't even have to say anything. They saw I was wearing a vest, and it ended right there. But I just... I don't know. I don't get it. Why do people do that? I know it's not everybody, and I am thankful for that in every respect of that. But I've just never understood why be that gross. Like, I honestly do not believe that anyone is raised to do that. And it's like in a panic situation, it's like you don't think you have time to take your garbage with you. I'm sorry, but how do you not have enough time to take garbage with you? Like, come on. It just... I don't know, it just makes me really, really sad. That our world has degraded into such a primitive way. That people actually feel the need to act that primitively. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it. I mean, it's a possibility. I overthink things all the time. I'm not afraid to admit that I have done that. Okay, buddy, there is a clear exit, like, right there. As much as I enjoy the fact that you are making an easy exit for yourself, like, there was already an easy exit. Take those back, please. But yeah, I don't know. I just hope that all this crap ends soon and we can go back to things being as close to as normal as possible, with, of course, raised precautionary measures. Alright, zombie mode engaged. Yeah, and I've been a little slow on uploading my videos because it is my week with my kids, and I try to put as much time into hanging with them as possible. And I also don't have a separate room where I go and actually do my videos. It's in my living room. I live in a trailer. Because as current standpoint in my life, I am unable to actually live elsewhere. So I generally have to wait for them to go to bed. I try to knock out at least 2 videos, though my upload schedule is changing to where I'll only upload 1 video a day, and I'm trying to scatter it with videos. I do have this ridiculously bad habit with certain games that can end, that I just forget to go back and finish them off. And I'm trying. I really am. I'm trying to focus on those. I'm trying to remember which series I didn't finish and to go back to them. Very nice. But, yeah, you know, what can you do? I mean, you forget about it, you forget about it. You don't feel in the mood, you don't feel in the mood. That is where I turn to everyone. What would you like to see as gameplay? Like, are there games out there you think I would enjoy quite a fair bit that you would love to see me add to my channel? Stuff like that. I would love to hear that kind of stuff. But I have yet to. And like, I really do want my channel to grow. I'm not asking to be the best of the best. Hell no. I'm just asking to make it up there. And also, when it comes to uploading videos, right now I'm just pretty much uploading what I like to play. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. But I also want to know what other people want to see. That way, when it comes to uploading, people don't get bored of seeing the exact same thing over and over and over again. Because it is human nature to pretty much continue with doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I wholeheartedly admit I have a bad habit of doing that sometimes. But, like, really, are there games you think I would enjoy out there? Even games that, as an example, you could care less that I actually upload. You'd love to see me play and then hear feedback on. You know, stuff like that. I really want to hear from people. Or is there anything with my gameplay that you would like me to work on? Yeah, I was actually looking for that. Things you'd like me to talk about. Like, I don't think I've ever really talked about myself that much. Well, for starters, I am a father of twins. And twins is really all I've ever known for raising. So for all those parents out there that would generally go open and say, how do you do it? My honest answer is, I've never known anything else. And raising twins, I can honestly say it's really not that difficult. Like, it'll also all depend on... Whoops. I just destroyed the twins. It all depends on the twins, too. How they work with each other to work with you. Now, I'm not saying that to be a smartass. Like, when my twins were little youngins. Just babies. You know, the cute way we all love our kids. And they can't talk back. And they can't steal your games. Peaceful times. From long since past. My twins would wake up for their midnight feedings, one after another. I think it was the rarest of occasions they would wake up at the exact same time. Usually my son would wake up first, and then we would deal with him, get his stuff together, get him fed, change his diaper, see if he needs his clothing changed. And then I would go to put him back down. As I was putting him back down, that's when his sister would start to wake up. She would start to stir a little bit. And luckily, as that was happening, I was able to actually go and get her food ready so that when she was finally fully awake, she was pretty much already in my arms, ready to go. And that just... it made life simple. The twins essentially worked with me. Now, some parents can get irritated with their significant other or the other parent of their kids because that parent... Ooh, recoil. No longer wakes up with the children for midnight feedings. And that can get stressful. because then it's always the one parent doing it. That actually happened with me. My body refused to wake up. So there was no more midnight feedings that I would do, simply because my body just didn't wake up for it. And you know, that's going to happen. When the body figures, okay, you don't need to wake up anymore, the other is perfectly capable of doing it. I mean, it's gonna happen. And you just work with each other. You set, if you want to, you can wake the other one up, or let them sleep. It all depends also, of course, on your living situation, how you guys are getting on. Does the one work? Like, some moms, I gotta give full props to. Able to basically jump back to going at work. Ooh, nice. Very shortly after having the child and not taking any real maternity leave. You know what? My hat is definitely off to you mamas. You are troopers and your bodies are amazing for that. You kick ass. And not to sell the dads short, I mean, you guys having to deal with it as well can get rather stressful. All the power to every new parent out there. And you definitely can ask me for advice. I have no qualms with being asked for advice about children. And of course, I would only go by my own personal experience with my children. I wouldn't go saying, oh, well, you have to do this. You have to do that. You know, that is actually one thing that bothers me about some doctors in this world right now. How they basically assume every kid is going to do exactly the same thing. That they're going to react the same. Be the same. Fuck no. Children are not going to be the same, you jackass. Like, the amount of times that I wish I could have slapped my doctor for trying to insinuate my children needed to be this, needed to be that. Oh, your kids are in this percentile, blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry, every kid is friggin' different, you jackasses. And I do not expect them to ever be the same or to meet social standards in one way or another. I'm sorry. I can't. Because those graphs you have made up are just an average of what you want to see kids to be. But no, not every kid is going to grow up that way. Ooh, laser sight. That could come in handy. Like my daughter right now. The only reason I feel a little bit sorry for her is because she is growing up to be a little bit more of a huskier girl. Now, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. At all. The reason I say I feel a little bit sorry for her is because teenagers can be mean. And I fear that they're going to pick on her for her weight. To which she's really not a heavy girl. Like, yes, so be it. She's going to be a little bit big-boned, have a little bit of meat on her bones. And people might make fun of her for it. But I've basically been trying to teach her that anybody makes fun of your weight, you just look right at them and say whatever you want. That basically lets them know that you're totally fine with who you are. High performance running shoes. I may have those on me on Horde night if I have to run away. That is very nice. Very nice indeed. No complaints from me. But yeah, that's the only thing that's really concerning me about her. My son, He's just a hyperactive little spud. Needs to slow down. Now, in no way, shape, or form am I saying that there's anything wrong with the little spud having a crap load of energy. He just needs to start slowing down and taking things in stride. He rushes everything and doesn't think, so he's got pretty bad ADHD. And that was a really bad frame drop. What the shit? Whoa. That was a really random frame drop. Holy crap. But yeah, that's it with my kids. My son's a sprightly little redhead with deep blue eyes, and I love him to death. My daughter is a highly intelligent brunette with hazel eyes. I wouldn't change anything about either of them. All I'm trying to do is work with them to make sure everything works out in their lives so they're not, well, so that they don't deal with what I had to deal with. Me growing up, I had such a rough time because I was a bigger lad. People would make fun of me ridiculously, though I never let it get me down. At all. Ever. Period. Instead, when it came time that they needed help, I didn't turn my back on them. I went, and I gave them help if they needed it. They could have told me, no, I don't want your help, and I would have said, alright, but I'm here if you need me. And then I would have walked away, and they would have probably given me a really stunned look. Because, well, growing up, it was the whole, fads of, you know, bullies are the best, pick on these kids, you know, blah, 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 that sort of thing. A lot of stuff we wish we didn't actually see in our world. That's okay. But, you know, that's life. I can never let people get me down like that. And I was always the type of, if someone needs help, you help them. Even if they hate you, they're a bully. You know, it's a whatever thing. What do we got? They didn't wake up. Huh. Done and done. And I didn't bother looking at my audio. Okay, it's still low. So all I gotta do is that direction. Alright. Let's grab those arrows back, because that is absolutely hilarious. Weapons bag. What do we got? Cool. Ammo pile large. I like it. Now comes the fun part. Pick locking. Lock. Picking. I am tired. And for any parents out there that do happen to watch my channel, what kind of things did your kids end up getting into? Ooh. Oh, Clarice. My son, he's in death. 5 Nights at Freddy's. It is a trend that does not seem to be ending with him. I don't even know why he's so addicted. I mean, I've played the games. I've played them with him and for him. They're fun. But he's so into it. Keep telling him if he focuses in school, pays attention to math class, computer class, robotics, hey, maybe he could make his own animatronics in real life. Who knows? Our world seems to be going to the automated phase. Ah, stuff I can barter with. I'm trying to think what else I can talk about. I really don't know what to talk about. Aside from today is April the 12th in 2020. And, you know, as much as the world is kind of going to hell, at the same time, I'm not letting that bug me. There's no point in letting it bug me. Like, why bother? I mean, I have to go to work to do my due diligence to the people that, for all intents and purposes, are kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. And because people have not been listening or following a lot of the guidelines when coming to my Walmart, we have actually had to implement measures such as one-way traffic down our grocery aisles because people were just packing full of it. Now, I'm lucky. In the entire county area that my town is considered to be a part of, we've only had 6 cases of COVID-19 that have been confirmed. It has not grown at all. And I am super happy about... Holy shit. Okay. I gotta make some choices here. That's fine. Oh. Oh, I already got one from her. Okay, well, I'm growing potatoes right now, so that's fine. You know what? I'm just going to eat that. I am severely overloaded with stuff. Holy shit balls. Okay, we're going to take that. Take that. I can't take the ammo. You know what? That's why I like this military base. Plenty of gun safes. I don't know if this one can respawn like as a trader quest. I legit do not know and do not remember. If someone knows better than me, by all means, let me know. And let me know what tier it is, too, so I can keep my eye out for it, because that many gun safes, you always want it to reload. And it's definitely a lot better than a missile silo, which I have found 2 missile silos. I legitimately have 2 missile silos nearby that I'm able to go to. I'm just going to run home here. Thankfully, my house was pretty close. And we'll look at my map and see if I can pinpoint them on the map, because I do want to... Oh, you know I want to go in there. Oh, baby, do I ever want to go in there. So smooches on those ones. But yeah, not gonna lie, I completely lost my train of thought. Oh crap, I forgot what I was even talking about. My bad. Anyway. Yeah, so my neck of the woods is doing pretty good for COVID-19, but those that are not respecting it are ruining it for everybody. So we've done one-way traffic in our aisles, and that has pissed off quite a fair amount of people. And the thing is, I don't know why they're so pissed off. Like, I get it. You want to do your shopping. You want to get it out of the way. You don't want to be stranded behind somebody else. Yet you refuse to follow the rules we put in place. Stop it. Please. Make life simple. Don't be a dink. And that's pretty much the nitty and the gritty of that. People are just being dinks during this time, and it sickens me. Like, it really, really sickens me. Like, I just don't understand why people have to be so mean. Especially during this time where we all should be more or less working together. I know, human nature, we all suck. In one way or another. But anyway, on to a not-so-depressing subject. I started a new game recently, not one that I'm recording because streaming from my PlayStation is a bit of a pain. My children broke my headset. So I'm unable to actually stream what I want to stream. They're so evil. They treat my stuff like shit. Enough with fake crying. But yeah, it's the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, of course, I am an original Final Fantasy VII player. So, even though I did purchase it, I was still a little reserved. Within reason. Because... Oh, you ass. What the hell happened? My volume piece on the cord for my headset totally cut off all my volume, and I didn't even realize it because I was in the middle of talking. Yeah, I'm playing the Final Fantasy VII Remake, and you know what? I am not depressed by it. I had my reservations going in, of course, because I'm an original player, and I don't want to see some things changed. For some of the things they have changed, I'll admit, I am rather impressed with how they did it, and I like the way it goes. It works very well with the combat system. And what's interesting to me about it is they have actually added new characters. Like, for the way they've done this remaster, they were able to incorporate bringing in new characters for people to love and hate. And we've even gotten to see some of the old characters get a little bit of much-needed love. I know, why did I do that? I didn't need to. And I am rather happy with what was presented. I say, Square Enix, you did an amazing job with this remaster, and I'm not even done it yet. I'm taking it at my leisure. Because... Nope, don't want to go this way. You don't rush the good things. Why the frame drop all of a sudden? Did I really not explore that much over here? Or did a roaming horde all of a sudden spawn? I don't know. I'm not smart enough to figure out the random frame drops. For all I know, it could be my computer saving to the hard drive and saying, "Oh my god, you have so much stuff in your hard drive. You have to clean this fat bitch out. I'm having issues." Yeah, that's another for all I know scenario. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake. If you're a fan of hack and slashers, you like RPGs, and you're not afraid to try anything new, it's definitely... Oh, you asshole. That is right out there, isn't it? Yeah, it is. But yeah, all in all, it's worth getting. I'm thinking about, for relaxing notions, jumping back into, my Subnautica. Because it's a nice game to relax to. I mean, you don't have to go through the storyline. I'm going to try to continue recording it for my channel. Because why not? Hello, hello. He's 25 modded. He's... Okay, I did not look at that at all. Yeah, sorry. Okay, what zombies... cornflakes did I piss in right now? Yeah, whatever. Well, hello. Oh, hi. Anybody else just randomly walking around? No? Okay, thank you. I was in the middle of talking. Screw you all. Lost my train of thought again. Right, I was going on with the remake. Actually, I think I'm done talking about the remake. I don't want to take up too much time talking about a game I'm not even playing right now on this video. Seriously, my frames are 14 and 13 right now? Stop it. Just stop it. I might dink around with my video settings. I've been loving the just rather high quality that I'm able to pull with my new video card. But if while I'm dinking around and it's dropping at 14, 15 frames per second, that's not a bonus. Not a bonus. And of course I jump inside, and they jump up again. Oh, that is irritating. I'll mess around with my settings and see what I can drop for performance purposes. But yeah, so, next video will be Horde Night. I'm going to finish putting up my barbed wire at my base. And, well, we'll see how I do with the Horde. I'm not rightly prepared for it, but I'm pretty sure I will be able to do, decently. As far as anything is concerned. Yeah. I will catch everyone next time, taking on the Horde of zombies. And like I said before, if you have a game that you think I would enjoy playing, a game that you would like to see me record on my channel, stuff like that, games you want to hear me play, but you don't necessarily want me to record and you just want to hear what I thought of them, feel free to leave me a comment. I'm not above going to play something somebody recommends. Or actually, no. That was the wrong phrasing. I'm not against it. I like to enjoy myself. I really do. It's glue I'm looking for, right? Yeah. I do like to enjoy myself, and frankly, the more things I have to look forward to, the better. And... like, feel free. List whatever game you want. If it's something I can or cannot play, I will give reasons why that I can or cannot play it or will not play it on my channel. But I'll play it off my channel and still give you my, you know, full thoughts on it. Also, for my segment where I play a game and I talk about a movie I just recently watched, I've got a few movies in the bank that I'm wanting to record about. Oh, did everybody respawn? Oh shit, they did too. Sweet. Free experience! Hey, bad boy. Okay. Any hoodle doodle. Yeah. Feel free to leave me a comment. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Feel free to give me some suggestions for ways I'm able to liven this up a little bit more. And go ahead and subscribe. I'm trying to get at least a video out a day. If I don't have a video out each day, then I just fell behind, or I was with my kids, and I even admittedly sometimes fall under depression spells, but gaming helps me get through them. But when you're suffering from hardcore depression, you don't exactly feel like recording while you're in the middle of it. But that's reasonable and understandable by all counts. And as Big Mama here dies, I will see you all next time. I hope you enjoyed. And, well, enjoy the zombie slaying. See you later. Bye.